Hey everyone, we are live for a little roster freeze action and trade, I guess we'll call it a trade deadline, but yeah, Seattle expansion draft coming up. We got what will probably, like 5 o'clock, we'll probably get some news, but by tomorrow morning we'll get the protected list as well. So a lot of news. Hit that subscribe button if you're on the replay, drop a like. Let's go. Alright, cool. I'm going to pull up chat on my phone. Drop a like. Let's go. Hockey Kid first in the chat. Love to see it. What's up, Camden? What's up, Rain? What's up, Unbiased? Miles, Chris, Isaiah, Brian, Darkness, Ben, Mark Howard, Owen. What's up, Mason? Yeah, Hawks are working it right now. So, it seems like, I mean, there's a couple things that went down. I don't know if you guys saw. Heiskanen signed an extension, 8 mil, I think, or sorry, 8.4 mil, I believe, at an 8-year term. Driedger seems like he's going to be selected by Seattle and then signed, and also it seems very likely Max Domi will get selected. So we got 55 in the chat. Love to see it. I'll notify Discord. Share it on Twitter, guys. I'm going to share it on Twitter right now. And yeah, let's get going. Let's have a good time. So 3 o'clock. I'd imagine we got at least a couple trades before that 3 o'clock deadline. So I don't know if it comes right after or if we'll get it ahead of time. But let's see. All right, let's pull up chat. Thoughts on Al's offseason? Should the Owls trade Eberle? Yeah, I mean, if there was a trade available, but it's one of those things, like, you can't just keep trading guys away. So, yeah, I would imagine they lose Eberle. Here's a positive thing for the Islanders. Eberle, yeah, if you can trade him and get a pick, sure, but a lot of teams, they can't take on players right now and then just to lose them to Seattle. So, I could see a situation where the Islanders just, even if they have a conversation with Seattle and they go, do you want to take maybe the Komarov contract? We'll slide you a pick. Or they just take the hit on the Eberle contract and go out there and get something else, like a Tarasenko, or go somewhere and get something in free agency. Eberle would free up $5 million, over $5 million of cap space for the next 3 years. So that's space that the Islanders could use. Hey, Fangirl with the 3. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Let's get some Fangirl hype in the chat. There you go, guys. Retweet that. So, yeah, it's an 8.45 million. So I said 8.4, yeah. Same thing. But, yeah, Chris Johnson wants the news. I think I'm following Bruce on this account. Let's see. Yeah, let's see. I know he was saying a couple things. So, hearing the Kraken have been calling around, asking NHL teams to send their protected lists tonight at 5:01. Okay, I already saw this, so this is what I was going to pull up. So, told the Winnipeg Jets are trying to move forward based in Appleton. So, I think right now the Jets are worried about them just claiming Appleton straight up, which I've been saying. That seems like the obvious choice right now. But say they do trade Appleton. Seattle's looking at either Logan Stanley or Dylan DeMello, whoever they don't protect. I would imagine they protect Morrissey, obviously, and they protect Pionk. So, the only other one in that equation for Winnipeg is DeMello or Logan Stanley. And I think if they do trade Appleton, Seattle picks up one of Stanley or DeMello. Detroit Red Wings fan, thank you so much for the 5. Says, I love the Red Wings train. Let's go. Yeah, I mean, I was saying, I think at the moment of the trade going down, I was like, Stevie Y, what are you doing? But then thinking about it, you can get at least probably a second-round pick for Nick Leddy at the deadline. Or you just re-sign him for a few years. So it's whatever. He's 30 years old, so it's not bad. 5 p.m. Eastern time? Yes. So I've been saying this to you guys. 3 p.m. Eastern time is the roster freeze. 5 p.m. Eastern time is when you have to submit the list. There you go, Mike. So just to throw out, again, I'm not saying these are coming from any sources that I can directly relate, but just based on my research all across the board right now, Appleton seems like a guy that could get moved right now. Jake Allen seems like a guy that could be moved right now. I don't think Columbus is going to put much of an effort to move Max Domi. I think Max Domi might just be claimed by Seattle. trying to think of any other names that I can know off the top of my head. I know Dallas was worried about losing Jason Dickinson for nothing, but I think he's a guy that just Seattle might be picking. We got 105 in the chat. Let's go. Thank you for being here, guys. Hit that subscribe button if you're new. Yeah, enough. I decided just to go live because why not? Honestly, I wasn't planning on it, but then I was thinking, I was like, you know what? A lot of news could go down. Like, I think if a lot of trades had already happened today, I would maybe not. But I think because I was realizing, okay, there's no trades that have gone down so far today, I would imagine at least a couple go down in the last hour or so. That was kind of my mindset. All right, let's scroll through. Yeah, well, I'll say, yeah, this definitely, the Heiskanen contract, no secret there, affects the Quinn Hughes negotiations. I would imagine now it's going to be a situation where Quinn Hughes wants 6 to 7 on a short-term deal or that 8 number on a long-term deal. So we'll see. I don't know. Leaf fans, not anything big, but Joseph Vogt could be a backup in the future. We'll see. Or anything, maybe more. I don't know. All right. But yeah, I also saw this. See what the Flames do, man. If they do nothing, it seems like they're just going to lose Giordano, but we will see. All right. But yeah, stick around in the chat, guys. Let's build up the stream. Zach, at 3 p.m. Eastern time. So in 15 minutes. Appleton would be a good fit on the Oilers. Yeah, I mean, Appleton's for this year's on a good contract, and for any team that's looking for bottom 6 depth, he could help. Michael Sachs Jr. with the 2. Thank you for the dono. Says, who do you think Tampa protects besides the big names? Yeah, I mean, if you want to go back to my... actually, did I do it in the live or did I talk about it in the video? Well, I mean, yeah, the big ones are obvious. I mean, Sorelli's, I feel like it's fairly obvious they protect him. Outside of that, up front, I would have to pull it up, but they might lose one of the defensemen because they have to figure out between Hedman, Sergachev, McDonough, Chernak, and Foote. They've got some issues more on the defense, if anything. I don't think they're going to be too concerned on losing a Palat, even though they're valuable, but it creates cap space for themselves in itself. Yeah. Nicoletti, yes. Colts, Mason Appleton to Ottawa for Mete and a couple of draft picks. Well, it depends what kind of draft picks you're talking about. I don't think it would take like that amount to get Appleton. Yeah, Rucifer. I mean, it seems like it's basically confirmed at this point that they're going to take Drieger. So I would say Drieger. I could see Vanacek being an option. I could see still Holtby being an option. I could see... I'm trying to think of any other like low-key... Minnesota's an interesting one because we don't know who they're going to protect between Talbot and Kakinen. So look out for Minnesota's goaltending. If they somehow decided to protect Talbot, if I was Seattle, I'd be all over Kakinen. Kevin Kurtz. Okay. Thank you, Zito. Ooh, I'm told Sharks are getting close to acquiring another goalie. Sounds like it's going to happen before the 12 noon. So that's the Pacific time, so 3 p.m. Eastern time deadline. So we'll see if something goes down. Thank you, Zita. So I know Kevin Kurtz is close with the Sharks. That could be big. I wonder. Should I throw a prediction down, guys? Sharks going after a goalie. I actually could see it being Jake Allen. I'm trying to think. I could see it being Jake Allen, to be honest, the Sharks. Or what if, major hot take, what if the Sharks went to go acquire Frederick Anderson's rights? Or Holtby. Please, Koskinen. Oh my god. What if the Oilers attached a pick and Koskinen went to the Sharks? Imagine. You're going to say Kemper or Bernier? Could be Kemper. There's not a lot happening right now. The rights to Allmark. Ooh, there you go. Smarty's getting into the details right here. Guys, let's try to get 100 likes. Let's get more people in the stream, and let's try to get 100 likes. Will Oshie be protected? I would imagine so, but maybe Seattle tries to strike a deal with Washington. Oshie is from... Like, I'm trying to think of the guys, and if anyone else has people in the chat or players in the chat. I know Oshie's from the area, and I know Dylan Gambrell's from the area. Is there any other players that, like, are fairly significant? I'm not saying Gambrell's, like, crazy significant, but... will Myers be unprotected? You're talking about Philip Myers or Tyler Myers? That obviously makes it... I mean, I think both are going to be protected, to answer your question. Tyler Myers? Yeah, I think they'll protect Myers. I think betting's going to double down on, like, that contract and be like, nah, Tyler Myers still got a lot to give. Oh, Tyler Johnson. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. I was actually talking about that. That's why it made sense. That's why, yeah, sorry, I forgot about Tyler Johnson. Yeah. I still think it's likely. I still think it's very likely Tampa attaches like a second-round pick and a decent prospect to Tyler Johnson. I still think it's very possible that happens. Gorgiev. That could be fairly significant. But yeah, thank you for being here, guys. Appreciate it. Did I notify Discord yet? I don't even know if I did. I think I did. Oh, no, I didn't. All right. Send that Discord noti out for people that don't get the YouTube noties. Hey, what's up, Elias? Thanks for being here, Nikki, Jeremiah. Yeah, you like the jersey? Yeah, got the Panthers represent on right now. Where's the little Kraken represent? Hey, Andy with the 5 says snack attack. I think Crack will hoard goalies for the purpose of trade bait at the draft. That's what I was thinking. I talked about that in the stream like a couple weeks ago. I wouldn't be surprised if Seattle selects like 3 goalies, for example, trades like 1 or 2 of them right away, and then signs 1 or 2, you know? Because they can't actually select too many. I think they can select up to, what, like 4, I think, or 5 goalies? I don't know, but they have to select the minimum amount of skaters. So I think they have to select a minimum of 9 defensemen. And guys, correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's 15. Is it 15 forwards? Correct me if I'm wrong in the chat. I'm pretty sure it's a minimum of 15 forwards and 9 defense. So obviously that puts it at 24. So I guess hypothetically they could pick 6 goalies, I guess, or 5. I don't know. I don't know what the max is, but yeah, they could hypothetically select at least I think 5 goalies. So Michael says I think we see trades in 20 minutes. I could see it. I definitely could see it. But yeah, guys, make sure you drop a like. Let's try to get 100 likes. Yeah, 8 mil for Fox. That'd be a good deal long term. Hey, there you go, Jeremiah. Well, I'm not on the Hot Take Hockey Twitter. I'm on I'm on the under I don't even know what to call it. I wouldn't even call it like my spam or like my alt, but it's my undercover little Twitter account here. If you're an OG, you know what account I'm on right now. I wouldn't even say you have to be an OG. If you're just here for the trade deadline, you know what account I'm on right now. I guess it's my burner. I guess that's the right word for it. Kind of. I wouldn't really call it a burner because I'm barely on it. I'm only on it for like big days for hockey. So like I feel like a burner account is like when you like try to like do stuff. Like I don't really tweet. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna send a tweet out and see who likes it, who sees it. All right. Send tweet. Yeah, roster freeze action. We're at the NHL moves that. I exposed it. Yeah, bro. I'm sorry. If anyone thinks that the Stars overpaid for Heiskanen, you're on some crazy caco. that was the perfect way to sign him. He didn't have like the greatest year in comparison to maybe other young defensemen, but he still played so solid. And if you look at his analytics too, he was like almost perfect, like not perfect, but he was like really consistent defensively. And I just think, man, a guy that's already playing big minutes in his early 20s, you need to lock him up. And 8.4 is, I think, a good rate. No, Zeta, I didn't. Whoa! Yo! Holtby. All right, San Jose maybe going after Braden Holtby. Okay. Bruins need to get Alexiak. Alexiak would be a big pickup for the Bruins. When did the protection list come out? So we probably won't know, I would say, all of them until tomorrow morning. But you know how good the NHL insiders can be sometimes. I would imagine at least a few players that, like, so for example, guys, today we've been aware that Max Domi is probably going to be left unprotected. A few days ago, we were aware that Matt Duchene is probably going to be left unprotected. Chris Driedger potentially selected by Seattle. So we're going to get like little bits of info over the next few hours. But I don't know if we're going to get full protection list until tomorrow morning. Oh shit, Streamlabs is working? Cool. Yeah, guys, subscribe if you're new. Let us know if you're a new viewer in the chat. Don't be shy and please drop a like. We got 185 in here. Thanks for that. Appreciate it. MD says, when did the protection... Oh yeah, so I just answered that. A lot of people are asking kind of the same thing. Hey, Jazzraj, welcome back. Thanks for being here. I don't know if that's happening. I think Ray Bro would be really pissed if that went down. CC, there you go. Let's go. Come on, give us nothing coming out. Let me know, guys, if there's anyone I should follow on the burner account. Any other insiders I'm not following. Because there's not really anything coming out right now. They're going to finesse Jim Benning. San Jose will probably be getting... Evan, no, come on. They won't finesse. I think Jim Benning will... I don't want to say undersell, but I feel like in the scenario of the Seattle expansion draft, I feel like you're not going to get crazy returns for Holtby. But he did show towards the end when Vancouver returned after their COVID outbreak. Holtby was showing well. So I think a lot of teams realize his value. Hey, Liam D'Souza, thanks for being here. Ray, bro, how pissed would you be if Bouchard got moved? Man, I already told you guys, like, I think all of us as fans, like, because you guys know of me, like, with Riley, and I'm knocking on wood when I say that, like, we all have our one or two players that is just, like, you don't even care, like, how much you can get for return for the guy. Like, you just want him on your team. And respect to Ray, bro. That guy's Evan Bouchard, it seems like, so it's all good. Respect to it. Your roster freeze action, where the move's at. All right, Jeremiah, let me check the Hot Take Hockey Twitter now that I'm on my phone on it. Hey, what a sick jersey, Jeremiah. Sheesh, Gilmore represent. I love it. There you go. That's dope. Okay. Okay, so let's bring this up. Here we go. If Holtby gets moved for the deadline, the Canucks must bring in a goalie they can expose in the expansion draft. So I would imagine, yeah, that's maybe what's holding it up. Maybe the Canucks are confident in trading Holtby here, but they need another goalie to bring in. So we'll see. Maybe, let me look at the Sharks cap friendly here for a second. Because I think that obviously makes a difference. Because if they were to trade Holtby to the Sharks, they would probably need to send a goalie back to the Canucks, which would, in this case, be... Did Coronar play enough games? Well, they don't want to trade Coronar, though. They don't have any other goalie under contract. It's just Martin Jones. So, yeah, the Canucks would have to get a goalie somewhere else. They wouldn't be able to get him from the Sharks. So that also makes it more complicated. Whoa! Whoa! Oh! Adin Hill! Oh, this might be Adin Hill to the Sharks. Oh! Yo, that's underrated. I wonder what the return, because I know Arizona wanted to keep Adin Hill. Adin Hill to the Sharks. That could be underrated. Man, we'll see what happens here. Obviously, Friedman's pretty reliable. This might be Adin Hill. Okay. We're getting somewhere. Yeah. That's crazy, man. Who is Arizona? If this, okay, so guys, let's go over a scenario right now. What do you guys think? Because now I'm confused myself. So say they trade Adin Hill. Does that mean that they're keeping Kemper long term, or does that mean that they're literally trading both Adin Hill and Kemper and just going to sign a goalie in free agency? Maybe Arizona's just down to just get a random for goalie. They just want to get the first overall pick next year. They want to get Shane Wright next year, maybe. Hey, Sir says, yo, have a great day with this, man. Keep me posted via Twitter who Oilers lose. If you can remember, I'm headed to BMO Field. Hey, congrats, guys. Big congrats in the chat for Sir. He's going back to work. Obviously, it's great with TFC going back home, and the Jays are coming back at the end of the month. I'm definitely going to go to a game in August. Let's see. Whoa! Whoa! Yo, the news is going down! Hearing a deal between the Coyotes and Sharks involving goalies Adin Hill and Coronar is in the works. Whoa! Bombs! Yo, it's happening! It's happening. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Okay, we're going somewhere. We got two big deals going down right now. The Hawks are working the forms. Working the phones. I guess they'll have to work the forms too if they make the trades. Sheesh. Okay, we're getting somewhere. There's something. Okay, I think that's so underrated for Arizona though, because if they were to trade Adin Hill and get a draft pick, like, I don't know what San Jose is doing here. What's the point in that? Because I thought Coronar played like decent. So door off to Boston, I could see it. But yeah, guys, make sure you drop a like. Let us know in the chat if you're a new viewer. Hit that subscribe button. Let's try to get 39.2. Hit that subscribe. Any news on the Canucks side? James, there's rumors that they're trying to trade Holtby right now, but they would need a defenseman to come back because they wouldn't be able to have a goalie exposed. So, we'll see. Tatum, the roster freeze goes down in 33 minutes. Any Oilers news? No. I don't think there's any Oilers news. Obviously, Raybro, I think at a time they were trying to get Kemper, but I don't know. I guess that went cold. And there was a rumor floating around yesterday that they would try. Yeah, look at Zeta. This is like our HTH insider right here. Let's go, Zeta. Let's go. That's a retweet on the burner account right there. Go follow Zeta on Twitter. Yes, George. I saw that. Thanks for being here, George. Yes, it seems like Drieger is going to be a Seattle Kraken. So, guys, for me right now, okay, here we go. Seems like it's official. Sharks have acquired goalie Adin Hill from Arizona. Don't have the details yet, but returned to believe is a draft pick next year and a prospect. Okay, well, is Coronar considered a prospect? Because maybe that's what the return is. Maybe it's a draft pick and Coronar here. So I shouldn't say it's official, but if Kevin Kurtz is saying that they've acquired Adin Hill, I trust that. So it seems like Adin Hill, if Coronar's involved, then it should be, I would say, Coronar and a pick. That's what I was assuming anyways. So yeah. What's up, Braden? Yeah, but Emily, you have to keep an account. Yes, a 900 save percentage basically for Coronar, but it was the Sharks. And the Sharks are not very good defensively. So you also have to keep that in account. There was a few games where Coronar was in net where the Sharks were just allowing so many high-quality opportunities, like a lot of shots, and it was high-scoring games. So again, it was more just me watching, you know. Brandon with the 2, thank you so much. Says no more Zadorov, please. Thank you, Brandon. Appreciate the dono. We'll see what ends up being. Like, if the Sharks give up Corner and a high pick, I don't know if I'm all about this trade. I actually think Adin Hill is very underrated. I actually like his potential going forward. But you also have to keep in account that, like, he's not, like, 22. Like, I think he's 20. I don't know. You guys tell me. Is it? I could pull it up, but I think Adin Hill's like 24, 25, I believe. I'll check right now. Let's see. Adin Hill is 25. He just turned 25 in May. So that's where it's like Coronar's 23, and I feel like Coronar could be like an Adin Hill 2.0. So that's where I'm going with it, you know? It just depends what the return is. Because this could be a dub by Arizona. How does the freeze work? Astro, just at 3 p.m. Eastern time, so in half an hour, no more trades, no more roster moves can go down until after... Is it after the 21st, guys? I think it's on the 21st or 22nd, I believe. And then, so after the expansion draft. So this is basically the time when you make a deal, right? You make some kind of deal. And some of the deals are going to be low-key. Like, we won't know some of the deals that go down, like with Seattle, essentially, maybe right away. But I feel like Friedman's going to get a hold of it, or one of the big insiders. So we'll see. But, yeah, it seems like Adin Hill is going to be traded to the San Jose Sharks. We're trying to get official. Yeah, I mean, Emily, it depends on pick. If we're talking about 4th round pick, then that's a dub for San Jose. I'm not talking about that. But, yeah, I mean, Adin Hill, like, I think he's got a lot of potential still. I don't know why it says 24. He turned 25, but I guess this is from the season. I think it's fine. I also think Adin Hill still hasn't had enough of a sample size to know if he can be a 1A starter. Like, I'll give you guys an example, and I'm not saying Adin Hill is going to be this, but, oh, frig, I just forgot his name. What was the guy that, right when I see it, the Panthers got from Carolina, right when I see the name, I'll know. Scott Darling. Adin Hill, I think, has a lot of potential, but they also got to be careful that he's not like a Scott Darling 2.0. Because remember Scott Darling in like limited like workload, he looked pretty good. So, hey, Fangirl with the 3, what are membership perks? Fangirl, I've been telling people I'm going to try to improve the perks for the new season on the bigger, but it starts at like $2. If you want to do the $2 one, it's just you get like access to like the GIFs and the emojis and stuff like that, and you get your name highlighted. So I've been telling people, the only reason I did it was because people were asking me so much to do it, and I don't really expect memberships from anyone, and I obviously do appreciate it a lot. Like, it's one of those things I don't expect at all. But I obviously am always going to be thankful for the support. Who are the Kraken taking from the Oilers? I think now with Caleb Jones traded, it's going to be one of the forwards between Archibald, Benson, and Cassian. One of those 3, I think. Do I think Panthers do anything today? I don't think they do anything else. I think the only thing we could maybe see would be like Drieger signing just to select it like right off the bat. Okay, look at that. So Jays, I know this is not hockey related, but Jays approved for 15,000 fans starting July 30th. That's a pretty good number, to be honest. I thought it would be less. So to start, 15,000, pretty decent. Camden, where are you hearing that Eberle could go to LA? Where are these reliable sources you're getting? Follow Joe Smith. Okay, thank you. Did he say anything? Yeah, I mean, that's why I'm saying I don't think Heiskanen, well, I shouldn't say that, but I just think it's a good bet. For what they did with Heiskanen, I think it's a good bet, the contract that they gave him. All right. Hey, Fangirl, thank you so much for the Elite membership. I really appreciate it. Let's get some major Fangirl hype in the chat. Let's go. Let's go. All right. And yeah, guys, let us know. Again, if you're a new viewer in the chat, don't be shy. Hit that subscribe button. I'll be live for the whole day for the Seattle expansion draft. I'll be live for the night for the NHL draft. Going to have some guests. I'll be live all day for NHL free agency. So the end of the month here, I'll be really busy with the channel. I'll make sure to get a lot of live going. I've taken a bit of a break, and I feel like I'll have the energy for it. So make sure you stick around and hit that subscribe button. Scott, you're new. Hey, let's type up Scott in the chat. Thank you for subscribing. And hey, Brandon, let's go. Updating to a franchise membership. Thank you so much, Brandon. Let's get some Brandon hype as well. Whoa, Jeremiah with a $22 donation. Let's go. Let's get some Jeremiah hype in the chat. I really appreciate that. Sheesh. Yeah, Hockey Froggy, it seems like Adin Hill is going to become a San Jose Shark. Yes. All right, let's just do a classic, like, a Kraken search. See what's bumping right now. TikTok. All right. What is Steve saying? Okay, maybe I'll put Seattle. Hey, Jennifer with a 3 says, I feel left out of the dono party, so hi, John. Hello, Jennifer. Thank you so much for the dono. I appreciate it. Let's go. Let's go. Thank you for the dono. See any Fansy Wilden. Alright, yeah, we don't know. Yeah, Martin Jones is going to be exposed. I mean, I think they just wanted to expose Martin Jones and see if Seattle will get baited into doing it, but I don't think they touched that contract. Boston looking at Andrew Kopp. I don't think Winnipeg wants to lose Andrew Kopp. I think they realize the value of Andrew Kopp right now. The only thing I'll say is, like, Andrew Kopp is, like, I don't want to say he gives Hyman vibes because I think Kopp is more skilled than Hyman in terms of, like, scoring and finishing, but maybe, yeah, I mean, maybe Winnipeg wants to trade a guy like Kopp because his value is so high right now and they don't want to handle the money. I'm not saying that's going to happen, but you have to consider moves like that because the Leafs now with Zach Hyman, for example, if they had traded Hyman in the offseason, for example, or maybe during the season, like, they were not going to do that because they were first place, but they would have got a decent return, right? It's one of those things you just take a bet. So if they can re-sign Kopp long-term at a reasonable value, then they'll do it, but we'll see. But thank you guys. We got almost 300 in the chat. Let's go. Hit that subscribe button. Drop a like. Let us know your thoughts. Loving the jersey today, my man. Thank you, Chris, for being here. Appreciate you. All right. Well, I can't even say it's a solid move yet for the Sharks until I know what they gave up, you know? Because, to be honest, if they give up a second-round pick in corner, I'm not saying it's a W because we don't know what Adin Hill is going to do in a full workload. And I'm not saying he's going to be a full workload because I would imagine Martin Jones is still going to split starts, but yeah, that's just my mindset on it. It depends what they gave up. Yeah, TBC. Adin Hill to San Jose. It seems like it's pretty locked in right now. Who would replace Deneau at center for the Habs? Well, Tony, it depends how they feel about Kotkaniemi, right? I mean, they scratched him in a do-or-die game. Yeah, I don't know. I would imagine they go after a center still. I think Kotkaniemi could work as the third-line center going into next year or a left winger. I don't know if Montreal should be confident if they lose Deneau, for example. I think they're going to try to re-sign Deneau still. I was saying that. Like, I think Deneau, I would imagine he still kind of wants to be in Montreal. But I think they should not be confident going into next year with the center depth of Suzuki, Kotkaniemi, and Jake Evans. I wouldn't. It's too inexperienced, and at the end of the day, okay, here we go. The trade just came official, I think. Let's see. Oh my... A second-round pick and corner. That's such a W by Arizona. That is such a W. Man, I think that's such a dub. I like Adin Hill. As I said, guys, I think Adin Hill's really underrated, but that is such a W. They were going to probably lose Adin Hill for nothing. Oh my God, that is an Arizona. That's a rare Arizona W, man. A second and corner. Oh my God. Oh my God. San Jose, like, I am mad. Coronar State, he's 23. He's actually, I think he's still got some untapped potential. He was playing a decent amount towards the end for San Jose. I think Coronar could be a decent backup for a team going forward. So, oh my God. If they got a second and Coronar for Adin Hill, yeah, what are they going to get for Kemper? They're about to get a first and like a really decent prospect for Kemper then. Guys, should we relate this more as a common San Jose L or a rare Arizona W? What is Jack Olson saying about this right now? He says why. Again, Adin Hill could be pretty decent, but I don't know why. You're a team that's trying to retool, in my opinion. You're not competing. So why are you trading away a second? This is a rare Arizona W. Man, this is... That's a W for Arizona, man. That's, in my eyes, that's a big W for Arizona. That's pretty funny. Oh my... I don't know why you do that, bro. It just, again, it goes back to like evaluating picks and also just literally management with your prospects or management with what you have in your system. Like, why would you toss a second and corner away for a goalie that you could potentially like get in a different scenario? Like, Allmark's out there. Does San Jose not realize that? Guys like Allmark or other goalies are going to be in free agency. Take your chances. Why are you giving up assets? Asset management is such a huge thing. I don't know why you're giving up. This is a move that Arizona, they had no leverage, bro. Arizona was going to lose Adin Hill to Seattle if they don't make this trade. There is no leverage. The Coyotes had no leverage here. Jennifer with the 2 says, John, how would I upgrade my membership? I think you go back to the join button and it gives you that option. But thank you so much, Jennifer. You don't have to, but I really do appreciate that. There's no leverage here. That's why I'm like saying, like, I just think this is an L. Like, and that's not to do with, I'm not saying Adin Hill's going to be bad. So people need to, this is exactly what people did with the Duncan Keith, so I'll make it clear on camera here in the stream. I am not saying Adin Hill is going to fail in San Jose. But what I am saying is asset management, you do not, in a time where Arizona has no leverage, make a trade like this before the deadline. You don't. How's it going, Alex? I don't agree with that. There's no way I could back that. Drieger is terrible. Drieger looked bad at times later in the year. Then in the playoffs, he had a couple of rough games. But I won't say Drieger's terrible. All right. Yeah, it's been weird, guys. These GMs not using, like, it goes back to the Duncan Keith thing. Like, Chicago had no leverage in that situation, and the way it went down as if Chicago was holding the cards in that situation. Holland could have literally walked away and just revisited the trade afterwards, after the expansion. What was the rush to make that trade? There wasn't. Keith was not going to get claimed in the Seattle expansion draft, as far as I know. What's up, Mo Money? Almost 300 in the chat, guys. Hit that subscribe button. Let's go. Let us know if you're a new viewer, and please drop a like. It does help the stream a lot. Yeah, Chris C., it could be a situation where, because, Chris, the scenario with Florida right now is if they don't sign, actually, like, I'm trying to remember how it works. I think it's if they don't select Drieger and then just sign him as free agency, they can actually make a different selection, if that makes sense. So they could just wait it out with Drieger and just not select him and then just sign him as a free agent if they're confident that Florida's not, and then just like, yeah, pick a guy like Vetrano or Marchment, which is what I was saying they should do. They should just wait. And again, maybe that's a weird move to make, but if you want to get the most value you possibly can, you talk to Drieger, or you get permission to talk to Drieger or something, or you just have confidence in it. And then you sign Drieger as a free agent and still select one of Vetrano or Marchment. And then you could even flip Marchment or Vetrano for another pick. Like, if you're Seattle, you want to look at what Vegas did, and every little pick makes a difference. Like, look what they did with Marc Methot. I always go back to that Marc Methot thing because I think they got like a second-round pick from Dallas for Marc Methot. That's big. That's not something small. You selected a guy that you knew you were not going to keep, flipped him for a second. That's why I'm saying, like, for Seattle, for example, yes, you could select a guy like Giordano and just keep him for the year, but you could also select Giordano and flip him for like a first-round pick. So that's why I'm like, Calgary should just do that. Well, Spence, they would just protect Bob because he has no movement clause. They don't really have a choice. So, yeah. Hey, what's up, Blaze? Thank you for being here, legend. Appreciate it. Well, that's what, yeah, exactly, Richard. If they sign him before, yes, then that becomes the selection. Oh my god, I forgot about this. I talked about this yesterday with my buddy. Guys, okay. This is actually messed. So the deadline's in 15 minutes, and the Isles still haven't acquired a defenseman or signed Andy Green. Oh my. Yeah, that's Zeta. That's what I was pulling up. Okay, Lou Lamoriello, he got a dub yesterday, but this is such an L if they don't figure this out. They've got to sign Andy Green then. Because Coburn didn't play enough games. They got to sign Andy Green to trade. Oh my. Harry, then they're screwed. They literally have to expose one of their defensemen, Mayfield, Pelech, or Pullock. So they'll have to expose Mayfield. They'll have to go just 8 skaters, and they'll have to protect. They'll have to expose Mayfield. Well, Harry, they don't want to, bro. They see the value in Scott Mayfield, especially at the cap hit. Go look on Cap Friendly. Mayfield's cap hit is so good. It's like 1 point. Let me pull it up again. Mayfield is so cheap. So anyone, yeah, like Mayfield struggles sometimes, but for the cap hit, he is so valuable at that cap hit. He's at, 1.45 for this season and next. 2 more years at 1.45 for Mayfield. That is so cheap for a guy that can like play in your top 4 or bottom. Like, it doesn't matter. 1.45 for Mayfield, a right shot defenseman that provides value. That's so cheap. Yeah, Zach, I just said if they don't, they have to expose one of the defensemen currently signed on the roster, which would either be Andy Green if they sign him. They have to sign Andy Green and expose him, or if they don't sign Andy Green, Colburn didn't play enough games, they have to acquire a defenseman before 3, and if they don't do that, they have to expose Mayfield. The Islanders have no leverage now that they made that trade. That was the one thing I was saying about the dub. I was saying it was a W trade for Islanders yesterday, but that was the only part of it that I was like, okay, it's not a full W until they get another defenseman signed or something. And that's why I was saying to Lou, they should have got Andy Green signed or someone else signed or traded for before they made that trade yesterday. Done to the Islanders for Bello. I mean, Richard, that would be a good trade. That would literally be a good trade. We got over 300 live viewers. Let's go, guys. Hit that subscribe button. Drop a like. Zadorov being shot by the Hawks. Yes. Let's see. We got 12 more minutes. Should I pull a timer up or something? I guess I could have beforehand, but too late now. Actually, no. I could pull it. What am I saying? I keep forgetting. For some reason, I'm at home. I forget I'm on my PC. Oh. Whoa. Can I pull that down? Oh, there we go. Okay, wait, give me a sec. I think Duncan Keith could play a good role in Edmonton, 100%. How much time left? Okay, it's like 11 minutes. 330 in the chat. Let's go, guys. Welcome to all the new viewers. Yeah, like I said, I think Duncan Keith could play a good role in Edmonton. I don't know why people can't separate that. Two things like that can exist, guys. It can be a bad value trade with a bad cap hit, but Duncan Keith could also play well. It doesn't have to be like, oh, because it's a bad trade value-wise, that means Duncan Keith's going to play like poor. No, like that doesn't mean any of that. Okay. Let's pull up. Where's my? Okay, let me just copy and paste this. Oh, here we go. But yeah, big things going down. All right. Hey, what's up, Liam? Thanks for being here. Can the trades come out after? Yeah, so Harry writes, it's similar to the trade deadline. As long as they're submitted before 3 p.m., Harry, they can count. Yeah. It's very similar to the trade deadline. As long as you submit it before the deadline. Hey, Michael Sachs Jr., what's up? Thank you for being here. And with the 2 says we see Tyler Johnson trade at 11 minutes. We could. We very well could. All right, let me try to pull up. Okay, there we go. There we go, guys. That's a W. There's the timer. That's the timer till the roster freeze. Get Vince Dunn and Tarasenko on a plane to New York right now. Darkness, why do you want them gone so bad? Thoughts on the Miro extension? Big W, Blaze. I thought it was such a W to get him locked up like that. I've always said, especially when you have such a rare defenseman like that, if you can avoid it, don't go the bridge route. Because, Blaze, if they went the bridge route and signed him to a 2 or 3 year deal, it's at least 8.4 after it, right? I know, like, all of us at this point should know Heiskanen's ceiling. He's early 20s and he's already performing at this rate. He's going to be a top 10 defenseman for a very long time. I was going to say top 5, but maybe that's too much of a hot take at this very point. Top 10 easily. And with the cap going up in probably 3 or 4 years, that's such a good deal for the Stars. That's a W. I would rate that a big W for the Stars. All right. Paul Byron. We'll see. Hey, all good, Hockey Froggy. Thanks for being here. We got 370 in the chat. 9 minutes till the roster freeze. The Islanders, bro. What are the Isles doing? All right, I'm trying to see if anything else is coming up on my phone here. Just clearing. Oh. Okay, Lightning have signed Freddie Claesson to a 1-year, 2-way contract. That just came through. Nothing huge there, but it's something. There you go, Lightning fans. Freddie Claesson. Hey, it's just some depth. He's not bad at all. He's not great, but he's not bad. It's a 2-way contract, so whatever. Islanders are probably going to sign Andy Green. I would imagine so, Mark. If Lou Lamoriello is this confident and this chill, unless he makes a trade here in 8 minutes, but yeah, I would imagine he's confident they can sign Andy Green before the expansion. Ooh, though deal is not done, Adam Larson should come in at 4 times 3. That's it? Stop. Bro, that would be such a rare Oilers W if they get Adam Larson at 3.9 mil. Stop. That's a rare Oilers W. Oh, if that's the number. That is a rare Oilers W right there. If Adam Larson comes in at 3.9 mil. Wow. Where's Raybro at? That is a rare Oilers W right there. If they get him at that amount. Oh! Oh, Canucks fans, where are you at? Oh, yo, all the Canucks insiders coming hot. Canucks fans, where are you at? Useful piece. Yo, Kerfoot, I called this shit if it's Kerfoot. Please be Kerfoot. I want something in return. I hope Benning, if Benning sauces the Leafs for a 2nd round pick for Kerfoot, I'm cheering. I'm getting so hyped right now. Give us, please be Kerfoot. Please be Kerfoot. Please be Kerfoot. Get us a 2nd. Get us a pro. Yo, get us. Bro, we're getting hyped in the streets tonight. If it's Kerfoot to the Canucks, we're getting hyped in the streets tonight. Let's go. I want to see it. We're going to lose them for nothing, so I want that second. Yeah, TBC, imagine we got a first. Bro, Kerfoot and Hall to Canucks. Kerfoot and Hall to the Canucks. Give us a first. Yes, give us a first. Let's see it. Get us the first back, Dubas. All will be forgiven. All will be forgiven if he gets us the first back. Yeah, it's like waiting for it to drop. We got 475 in the chat, guys. Hey, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'm going to be live for all the big things for the rest of the offseason here and a lot of trade videos to come. Get me motivated. You guys know when that number keeps going up, I get super fired up. We got 500 in the live stream. Let's go! Hit that subscribe. Woo! Let's get 500 likes. We only got 175 likes. Who's slacking? We got to get, yeah, at least 200. I don't know what I'm saying Kerfoot, but it could be a number of things. It could be Kerfoot, like it says useful piece coming in. So is it they traded Holtby and they're getting a useful piece back? Yo, what if the Leafs get Holtby? No, I'm just throwing random shit. But honestly, the Kerfoot one makes sense. The Kerfoot one definitely makes sense because they want a third line center. The Canucks have been saying they're trying to replace and get a third line center here. So that's the only one I'm thinking. Like Kerfoot, who else would the Canucks get? A defenseman maybe? Is there a defenseman that's been in rumors? God, imagine the Canucks got Ristolainen. Oh, Mason Appleton. It could be Appleton to the Canucks. But I don't know. Yeah. I'm trying to think. Yeah, Appleton to the Canucks could be a thing. I would think right now, most likely, yeah, or Appleton, Kerfoot. Anyone else? Ooh, imagine Jared. Canucks fans, would you be down for Jared McCann back to the Canucks? Ooh, imagine that. Because I think the Pens are leaving Jared McCann unprotected. Jared McCann back to the Canucks. Imagine that. Jennifer with the franchise membership. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Let's get some Jennifer hype in the chat. I honestly, I don't know. I think those are the only three players kind of in mind right now. If Canucks get OEL, oh my God, Canucks fan, I'd be so mad. Bro, give me something here. Refresh. The Canucks have a deal. It's like we're waiting for it to drop. Okay, I think, guys, I'm putting in my final predictions here. I think it's one of Mason Appleton, Alexander Kerfoot, Jared McCann. I'm throwing it in. Locking it in. Lock it in. Throw away the key. That's my predictions. Get your predictions in the chat on who you think the Canucks acquired. Those are my three. That's like the three picks I'm going. Killorn? Logan, why do you want Killorn? I guess you want the piece back. Okay, so with just a few minutes left for the NHL trade freeze, Vince Dunn's camp isn't aware of any move. That could change, but nothing at the moment. So Vince Dunn's a Seattle Kraken then, I guess. I don't know why the Blues wouldn't just try to trade him. Leafs starting the rebuild? Nah. Yo, 600 in the live stream. Let's go, guys. Welcome if you're a new subscriber. Let us know in the chat. Hey, if you let us know in the chat right now that you're a new viewer, we will hype you up. Let's go. Don't be shy. What's up, Justin? Says Nate Schmidt, lock it in. We'll see. Schmidt to the Owls for Eberle. Ooh. I mean, I'm not going to say that that's a bad idea, but the only thing is, like, then the Islanders lose one of Schmidt or Mayfield right away, but... Like, blue shirts, big height. Well, yeah, if I haven't read your comment yet. Time for hockey. What's going on? Let's go. What's up, Gianluca? David, let's go. T-Storm, you're a new viewer. Thank you for being here. Beef, I'm good. How are you? What's up, Wheeler? All right, let's see. The Canucks have something coming. Something. That's a fall right there, I guess. The Canucks have something. We don't know what it is, but they have something. Hey, Andrew says, let's go Islanders. Thank you. Hey, more Islanders fans. Welcome. Welcome, Andrew. Thank you so much for subscribing. Appreciate you. Yes, everyone subscribe. It's free. Why not? Give me a chance. You don't got to pay a dime. It's free. And more content to come. How's it going, Liam? Clifford, what's up, buddy? Drive safe. No, Matthew, I would not leave. I think Monahan might get traded this offseason. If there's one like big Flames forward that I could see getting traded this offseason, it's Sean Monahan. How's it going, Massimo in the chat? Massimilian, I like the name change. There you go. Hey, Sahil subscribe. I see Pens and Leafs there. What's up? How's it going, Diener? You're scared? We'll see what happens. Thank you so much for subscribing, Sahil. Big Sahil hype in the chat. Let's hype him up. TV stat would be an insane. At the cap hit, I don't think it's fully unrealistic. It gets depth. I mean, I think the biggest thing for the Leafs TBC is, well, I should say more for Dubas, even though he's made some big mistakes here with the Foligno trade and other things. But after the Muzzin trade in Columbus last year, he went to go get Brody. Now this year, maybe he tries to get a big third line center. So in case that ever happens again, you have a guy to go behind. So we had that with Kadri, and they moved on from him. So yeah, I could see it being a scenario there. Refresh the feed. Let's see. Oh. I thought that was going to say something else. Let's see. Anything else? Refresh the feed. Bro, I thought something else was going to be here. Refresh? You guys are freaking me out. Oh! It's over! Roster's froze! Okay, but things are going to come through. I would imagine at least a couple trades went through. It's 3 p.m. It's 3. Lock it in. Allison, thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you to everyone that... Guys, trades will come through. I would imagine we get at least 2. We're going to get at least 2. I know it. New York, I understand. Guys, Lou Lamoriello has it... I think he knows what he's doing, guys. Are deals going to be trickled out? Yes. And that's what I've been saying. We're going to get deals. We are going to get trades in a second here. Trust me. Any trade calls already in the queue can still be processed. And that's what I'm telling you guys. A bunch of GMs are like, queue them up. Queue them up. They're coming. TBC chill. Yeah, the Canucks already made the deal. So we're getting at least one trade at the very least that's about to go down. But yeah, guys, again, let us know if you're new in the chat. We want to welcome all the new subscribers. Thank you for supporting. Appreciate it. We'll see. These trades are going to trickle in, 100%. Kraken won't take Andy Green. Well, that's what I'm saying, Joseph. If Andy Green's willing to come back, just sign him. And that's what I imagine is going down, maybe. King Carl, relax. Tyler Johnson, the Red Wings. Yeah, we got 700 people in the chat. Legends. Legends up in here. Let's refresh. Okay, so no deals for Columbus. That means, guys, everyone together, ready? Max Domi. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Hey, goodbye. Everyone say bye, Max Domi. Have fun in Seattle. Bye. Everyone, bye, Max Domi. See you later. Bye-bye. Bye, Domi. Enjoy Seattle. Max Domi and Chris Drieger. Pack your bags. Get your shit out of here. You're in Seattle. Bye-bye. Hey, Jennifer with the 2. Thank you so much for the dono. I appreciate it. Niels, bye-bye. Yeah, guys, I would put a lot of money on Domi going to Seattle at this point. Like, yeah. I told you guys, the Kraken are going to be decent, man. They're getting Max Domi for free. Like, bruh. Domi's going to have a huge bounce back year. Watch. He's going to light it up for the Kraken. Columbus is about to be having regrets. Canadian, why would Seattle take a useless wimp like Domi? Bruh. Just because you watched one bad year of Domi, like, Domi's good. People need to realize Domi's pretty good. I'm not saying he's a superstar, and he's nowhere near that, but he's a top 6 forward on any team. There's not many teams I'd say Domi, like, because he can play both the wing and center. I hate when people are like, Domi's a center. Like, Buddy played, like, if you put Domi on a wing with, like, McDavid or Matthews or McKinnon, like, you don't think he's going to play well? Domi can play wherever, and he's a top 6 forward in my eyes. Well, Crazy Dog, that's one guy that there was rumors about, not what I was saying, is, like, if they wanted to take Gustav Nyquist, too, is, like, Nyquist could be a bounce-back candidate for next year as well. I think there's a couple guys in Columbus that Seattle could look at and be like, if you leave these guys unprotected, they could have a huge bounce-back year. Yeah, guys, people overreact when a player has one bad year. Like, it's just, sometimes it's too much. Like, Seth Jones has one bad year, and I think a lot of people were overrating Seth Jones. Even myself, I was probably overrating Seth Jones. But to go from one extreme to the next where, oh, Seth Jones is a top 10 defenseman. Oh, Seth Jones is not even a top 40 defenseman anymore. Like, relax. He's still a very good defenseman that had a bad year on a not good Columbus team. Like, people just love to overreact on a one bad season. If a guy has like 3 or 4 consecutively like bad seasons, that's like different than a guy having like 1 or 2 just one-offs throughout a 15-year career. Like, going back to Mitch Marner, someone just brought in the comments. I wasn't losing my shit on Marner because he had one bad playoffs. This has been 3 years in a row now where I'm watching this guy do nothing in the playoffs. Obviously, I'm going to get pissed off. There you go, Dallas. Where's Blazy Boy at? Dallas has something in the queue. There you go. There you go. The rights to Alexiak to Toronto. So Dallas, yeah, is it Dallas and Vancouver? Jason Dickinson to Vancouver. Yo, that would be a decent pickup for Vancouver. Jason Dickinson to Vancouver. I'm making another prediction. It could be that. That's where I'll put my money on. If it's a Vancouver-Dallas trade, I think it's Jason Dickinson. What's up, Nathan? But yeah, guys, again, hit that subscribe button. Let's try to get... Hey, I think that's reasonable. Let's try to get at least 39.2K. We are 25 subscribers away from 39.2K. Let's get there right now. I know we can do it. Let's get 25 more subs. $40K by the end of the draft. I think we can get 40K by the end of the month potentially, but we got to get hyped. We got to get fired up. I said 40K by the end of the Cup final, but obviously things went cool for a certain reason. But yeah, I mean, I still think we can get 40K by the end of the month for sure. All right, let's see here. Okay, so assuming no deal for Dunn trickles in after the deadline, Armstrong either couldn't get what he wanted for him. Decided the Blues are okay with losing Dunn in the draft. Yes, you do lose him for nothing, but you protect another player. Has something up his sleeve. I mean, yeah. Because you can have here's the thing, guys, right? And people have to understand this. You can have some kind of agreement with Seattle and not necessarily make a deal. So, for example, you could literally be like, okay, don't touch this player. Take someone else. After the trade freeze is over, we'll sauce you a 3rd-round pick or 2nd-round pick. Right? That happens sometimes. Oh, I called it! Oh, I called it! Oh, that's an HTH prediction right there. Oh, yeah! Bang, 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 bang! Lock it in! Yo, HTH has his sources. Yo, can we get an HTH dub in the chat? Bam, bang, bang. Yo, I love how I'm locking it in. Put the money down. Yo, where was the betting? What were the odds on Dickinson to Vancouver? Yeah. That's some wizard shit right there. No, I'm joking. Woo! Someone clip that shit. There you go. That's a good pickup for Vancouver. I like it. Dallas was going to lose Dickinson for nothing. I like that pickup. Dallas was going to lose Dickinson for nothing. I love that for Dallas. They're going to get something back, but we'll see if this is a W for Vancouver, because if they give up too much, then I'm going to crap on betting again. But honestly, Dallas was about to lose Dickinson for nothing to Seattle. So honestly, even getting a third-round pick for Dickinson, it's a W. Because I don't know what they're getting, but it's a W because you were going to lose Dickinson for nothing. You were, 100%. I didn't see anyone else in Dallas getting picked based on who they were protecting, you know? And this is an underrated. He can play third-line center, yes. He can play wing and center. He was playing center a lot for Dallas on the third and fourth line. He can play center on the third line for Vancouver, for sure. And it's at a good cap hit, too. I'm pretty sure he's at a $1.5 million cap hit. So if Vancouver doesn't give up too much here, this is a W for Vancouver. Yeah, I'm predicting it's going to be a third or second round pick. And that's exactly what I said. Dickinson would have been lost for nothing in the expansion draft. I'm almost guaranteeing it. So, right when I saw that Dallas was making a trade, that's what I was saying. I was like, it's got to be Dickinson. I'm locking it in. I should have tweeted it out, but I said it on stream so you guys saw it. Oh, third round pick. There you go. HH is on fire today. So, Dickinson for a third round pick. W for both the... Yo, W's in the chat for both teams. That's a W for both teams. I'm giving Benning creds. That's a big W for both teams. All right, Aiden, no worries. That's a W for both teams. 100%. W, W, W. W's in the chat, guys. Okay, I'll pull this up too. Not sure how this trade will impact Coyotes goalie Darcy Kemper, who has said he will not sign an extension. Both Toronto and Colorado are interested in Kemper. That just came out like 15 minutes ago. Okay. Pretty decent. Oh! Oh! I told you guys! Oh! W's! Oh! Oh! Okay, I want to see what we gave up, but I've literally been saying all week, I was like, Dubas, get McCann. Dubas, go get Jared McCann. Dubas, go get Jared McCann. I've been saying it all week. We'll see how much they give up, but this, if it's not too much, come on, please not be too much. Yo, right when I... And yeah, he was from the Sioux. Jared McCann played for the Sioux. I shouldn't say from the Sioux. He played for the Sioux in the OHL. Oh, let's see. Let's see who's going back the other way. Oh my, I wanted to keep Hollander. So Hollander back to the Pens. Honestly, it's not even that bad because we got a first. So we end up getting McCann. Bro, that's pretty decent if anything. We end up getting McCann and a first for Kapanen essentially. That's fine. Honestly, I'm not even that pissed about it. Hollander, I think he could have been a decent piece for the Leafs going forward. But I'm not even mad. I'm not even mad. This is a good deal. This is a dub. I'm putting a W on this. W. I don't know why we need to throw the seventh, but W in the chat. That's a W. No, Hollander could be decent. Hollander could be a middle six forward. Like, literally Hollander. But, man, I'm down. Jared McCann's cap hit's pretty decent. W's. Let's go. This is a good deal. This is a good dub right here. At 2.9 mil, right? This is pretty solid dub. Pretty solid dub. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Woo! That's a dub. That is a dub. Yeah, McCann's very versatile. I like this. I like this. This is literally what we could have done instead of Foligno. We could have got him to begin with. Or we could have just waited. That's a W. Alright. Should I record my thoughts really quickly? Jennifer the Two says my Rangers are super quiet. I'm very nervous. Yeah, we'll see. I don't think they're too worried about the expansion draft though, Jennifer. I think that's why they haven't really made a deal. But thank you so much Well, Blaze, they can still sign Andy Green. That's like their last hope. The Islanders have to sign Andy Green. So I guess Lou Lamoriello is confident that they are going to sign Green before the expansion draft. Or that they are. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. But if not, then they have to expose Mayfield. But yeah, guys, hit that subscribe button if you're new. Let's get to 39.2K right now. Should I record my thoughts right now, or should I wait till the stream's over then record? I don't know. Like, I kind of want to post right away for peeps that are not in the stream. Actually, that's the only thing I'm thinking about right now. Actually, I didn't even think about that. I'm being an idiot. How does this... Oh my god, so the Leafs are not gonna go 8 per... Wait. Yo. Wait a second here. So the Leafs are exposing Hall. They're gonna protect Kerfoot. Yo, I'm actually down for this. This is a W. This is even more of a W now that I'm thinking about it. Let's go! I'm actually down for this. Yes! W's! I'm going double W's right now for the Leafs. Because I don't even... Bro, bye-bye, Justin Hall. Peace out. Let's go! Yes, bro. Now we'll protect Kerfoot. Yeah! And then we can trade Kerfoot after and get a return on it. Oh my god, this is such a W from Dubas. Or maybe, yeah, if you wonder, maybe the Leafs already have a deal with the Kraken in their back pocket. Maybe. But bro, I'm actually down for this. Let's protect Kerfoot. Bye-bye, Hall. Bye-bye. Guys, everyone say, na-na-na-na. Hey. Goodbye to Haller. Dermott. Oh, actually, I want Dermott to stay, to be honest. That's my opinion. I'm down for Dermott to stay. So please, bye-bye to Hall. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Justin Hall. You were a bum in the playoffs. Justin Hall, you were a bum in the playoffs. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Guys, who do you think it is? Do you think it's Hall or Dermott? They protect Kerfoot now. Now they protect Kerfoot, because I was thinking about that. I was like, oh shit. We got another forward, so we got to protect 7 forwards now. Or they just have a deal in their back. Yeah, Hall's going to be exposed. So, I think it's Hall. Like, I guess Seattle could take Dermott still with Hall. I don't know. I don't even know what I want. But Hall makes $2 million. So that's why it's attractive. And I think Seattle would claim him. Okay. Richard says no way they pick Hall over Dermott. Maybe not. But Hall's a right shot defenseman. He's only making $2 million. They could... Richard, why I'm saying is they could pick Hall is because, well, that's actually a good mindset to have, because with what he said on Twitter, I forget who said it, but if they do have a deal in their back pocket, maybe it's a scenario where, I don't know, we're gonna leave Hall unprotected, but take Dermott, and I don't know what the deal is, but I'm just saying, maybe there's an agreement that you're taking Dermott regardless. I don't know. Oh my! Stop! Oh my, Ryan Ellis to Philly? Oh my, whoa! Yo, can we get a Sarabelli bomb in the chat? We got a Frankie bomb. Yo, Frankie bombs in the chat. Frankie bombs. Oh my, whoa! I was not expecting, oh my. Can we get a Frankie bomb in the chat? Oh my. That's massive. That is massive. That is so big. Oh my. Preds rebuild effect. Bye-bye, Forsberg. Bye-bye, Duchesne. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Oh my. Bro. That is crazy. When I saw that, I'm like, no way. What a... Oh, for Philip Myers and Nolan Patrick. Oh my God, that's a W for both teams. That is a W for both teams. Oh my God, what a massive deal. Oh my God, what a massive deal. Hit that subscribe button for the reactions. Hit that subscribe. Hit that subscribe. What an offseason so far. What an offseason so far. Subscribe for the content. Drop a like. Oh my God, this offseason so far. Are you kidding me? What a trade. Oh my... What? Now Patrick's being flipped to Vegas for Cody Glass? Oh my, what is happening? Oh my God. What? This is massive. What a low-key pickup. Wait, so what's going on here? Cody Glass is going to Nashville? Oh my. Wait, let's put this in mind. Okay, so Ellis to Philly, Philip Myers and Cody Glass to the Preds, and Nolan Patrick to Vegas. Vegas gets in on this. They're hoping Patrick can play with... Oh my God, imagine Nolan Patrick. I'm sorry, this is your chance. This is Nolan Patrick's chance. If Nolan Patrick was going to succeed anywhere else, it's between guys like Mark Stone and Max Pacioretty. What a deal! What a massive deal! Ryan Ellis to Philly, Philip Myers and Cody Glass to Nashville. Nolan Patrick goes to Vegas. Oh my. That is massive. Oh my God, what a massive deal. It's a W by Philly. It is. Harry, it's a W by Philly in my opinion. Like, I think it's a W all around. I think all teams are actually getting a big dub out of this. They're getting the fit. Ellis with Provorov is going to be such a solid pairing. Yeah, I don't see... Guys, is there any teams that took an L here? I don't even know if there's any teams that took an L. The only potential L is Vegas here because I think Cody Glass still has some decent untapped potential. That's the only potential L here is Vegas. That's the only potential L here I'm saying is Vegas, but they're taking their chances on Nolan Patrick in a different scenario. People need to understand that. Sometimes a player going into a different scenario, like Nolan Patrick playing with Mark Stone and Max Pacioretty potentially, that's your chance. That is your chance to succeed. Wow. So Nolan Patrick goes to Vegas. Vegas have now traded their 3 first-round picks from the inaugural season. Yeah. Wow. That's crazy to think about. Wow. Wow. That's the full thing. So we'll see. Nolan Patrick could be really good potentially in that top 6. Guys, we're 20 subscribers away from 39.2. Please, guys. Hey, I'm putting in the work. I want to put in the work again. Hit that subscribe to support the channel. Let's try to get 40,000 by the end of the month. Every subscriber counts. It's free. Why not? I'm going to try to record, like... I don't even know what to record here. I'm kind of like... I'm flipping out. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to record for first. Like, I was literally focused on the Dallas-Vancouver trade, and the Toronto trade went down, the Toronto-Pittsburgh trade, and now this trade drops. Like, I'm like, what? Like, what is going on? Oh my God. So the Sens didn't make any deals. This is crazy, man. Oh my God. Yeah, I'll probably upload like a bunch of videos. I don't know. Yeah, the Leafs acquire Jared McCann. Big pickup. That's why I'm saying Nolan Patrick, he's only 22 years old. That's why I'm saying he's still got a chance to be something. And Vegas is putting their hope in the fact that Nolan Patrick could still be something. Could be a second liner. Could be even a right winger. Maybe Nolan Patrick's that kind of guy where it's like, you know what, he just can't be a center at this level. Maybe he transitions to a winger. But they're putting their faith in the fact that Nolan Patrick can maybe play with guys like Pacioretty and Stone. That's the only potential L here is for Vegas. Big W for Philly in my eyes. Big, oh my God, massive W for Nashville, I think. The fact that they're getting Cody Glass and Philip Myers, I think this is a W, man. They're creating a lot of cap space for themselves and getting Philip Myers and Cody Glass. Like, I think it's a W. Who's saying L for the Flyers? I'm confused why you guys are saying L for the Flyers. You understand Nolan Patrick's been, like, wanting out. And, like, who's saying an L for the Flyers? I think you guys are a little confused. I'm sorry if you're saying L for the Flyers. I would love for you to give an explanation on why this is an L for the Flyers. What's up, THT? Yeah, is there anyone that actually is like publicly saying L for the Flyers right now? I'm waiting to see. Nashville lost? I don't think Nashville lost that bad. I think this is I don't think it's an L. I don't think it's like a massive W. I think it's a W for Nashville, to be honest. You get, like, I think Philip Myers is pretty decent. Like, I like Philip Myers a lot. And you get Cody Glass. Like, I don't know why you guys are calling Cody Glass a complete bust. We haven't seen Cody Glass consistently at the NHL level. I don't know who out here is saying Cody Glass is a full-out bust yet. Like, he's what, 21? Sorry, he just turned 22. Like, I don't know why we're so quick to call players a bust at 21, 22 years old. He had 10 points in 14 games at the AHL level. He had 10 points in 27 games at the NHL level, and not big minutes at all with Vegas. 10 points in 27 games is not horrible for a guy that was not playing big minutes. He was playing like third line, fourth line minutes for Vegas. So, I don't know why we're so quick to say Cody Glass is a bust. I don't think he's a bust yet. I don't think we could say he's a bust yet. And that's why I'm saying I don't think it's an L for Nashville. I think we need to wait and see what Cody Glass can become. And yeah, I like the pickup for Dickinson, man. Only a $1.5 million cap hit, I believe. So, man, what a massive trade. Mahir, welcome if you're a new subscriber. Yes, guys, thanks for subscribing. Yeah, Owen, that's a good. I'll screenshot that right now. Well, Jay, that's what I'm saying. I think people are so quick in certain scenarios. Like, I think we can go maybe Nolan Patrick's a little bit of a bust for being a second overall pick at this point right now. But Cody Glass, he hasn't been, like, Patrick's injury riddled. So that's like a different scenario than Cody Glass, who hasn't been given a bigger opportunity with Vegas. And even in a limited opportunity with Vegas, was still putting up numbers. And at the AHL level, was almost putting up almost a point per game as a 21-year-old. Almost. So, again, if he's given an opportunity where he plays as a second-line center for Nashville, if one of Duchesne or Johansson go to Seattle or they trade one of them, Cody Glass could be given a really good opportunity with Nashville. And Philip Myers, man, Nashville still has a solid top four. They have, obviously, Yossi at Ekholm, and you have, they probably will, if they're trading Ellis, they might trade Ekholm. And then you have Philip Myers and Dante Fabro. I like Nashville's defense going forward. Caps fan, we'll know some of the protection lists. We might know all of them by tomorrow. We'll know most of them. We'll know, I forget the time, but I think we'll know all of them almost by tomorrow morning or tomorrow midday. But, hey, what's going on, Brandon? So yeah, guys, hit that subscribe button if you're new. I do a lot of content for the whole league here, obviously, and yeah. I hope you guys give the channel a chance. I'll be live all day for Expansion Day, like all day. So I hope you guys pull through. And yeah, don't be hesitant to come back to the channel. Anything on Hyman? No, I think it's so confusing with the Hyman situation. At times it's like, okay, is he going to take a little bit of discount to return? Okay, I'll ask chat right now. What do you guys... We can do one or two things, right? I can stay live here for another 20 minutes, half an hour, answer all your questions. Or I can go through all three trades here, or I guess there's four of them, or is it three? I don't know. I can go through the trades one by one, record them, and post them as videos, and then at the last 10 minutes of the stream, then answer questions. Do you want me to record them on stream so you guys can also just be on stream here and listen to my thoughts? or do you want me to just spend the next 20 minutes just answering questions? Because if I do both, then I'm going to do the videos now and just record my thoughts. Because then if not, then I'm just going to record the videos after I'm done the stream. Go over the trade one by one. Is that what you guys want? Option 2. Okay, which trade do you want me to start with? Well, I'm still going to answer questions if I do option 2. I'll just do it for the last 10 minutes-ish. And it'll be short. I'm just going to do like 5, 5, 5. So 15 minutes here of just going over the trades. Which one should I start with, guys? McCann? Okay, let's go over Jared McCann. All right. All right, let's pull it up. All right, so McCann trade. Let's go over it. Wait, where are you guys seeing that? Wait, something else just went down? Oh, shit. Yeah, Elliot Friedman. Toronto is hiring AHL Hershey's Spencer Carby as an assistant coach. Carby was AHL Coach of the Year in 2021. So does that mean that Malholtra's gone? Or is that just an additional assistant coach? I don't know. Okay, let's go over it, guys. Again, welcome to all the new subscribers. I hope you guys give the channel a chance. Let's try to get to 39.2K right now. And yeah, let me pull this up. Okay, so let me pull up an extra tab on Twitter. Hey, John Merch of the Five says, OMG, is that the bad guy from the Pirate of the Caribbean movie behind you? The Black Pearl? I just looked up Kraken and that was up. But thank you so much, John Merch of the Five. I really appreciate it. Richard Clay with the Five says, Big L for the Leafs. Now Mayfield is exposed. I don't think it's an L for the Leafs. Or sorry, you said Isles. Sorry, I was reading that comment above. Big L for the Isles? Well, I don't know because they still might, maybe they signed Andy Green. We don't know about it. I don't know the scenario. Or maybe they had a deal with Kraken lined up where they can expose Mayfield and they're going to select Eberle anyways. But yeah, I'm with you, Richard. It might be an L for the Islanders if they lose Mayfield after all that. All right, let's run with it. All right. I'm going to record this one, guys. Jared McCann of the Leafs. I'll give my thoughts right now. All right, so Jared McCann traded to the Toronto Maple Leafs in exchange for Philip Hollander and a 7th. Hollander came over to the Leafs from the Pens in the Kapanen trade. So it was Kapanen to the Pens, obviously, and the Leafs got the first-round pick that ended up being Rodion Amirov that they drafted, and then Hollander as well. So they just sent Hollander back to Pittsburgh, get Jared McCann, and they also include a 7th-round pick. So McCann from Stratford, he played for the Sioux, so there's that connection with Kyle Dubas. He's 25 years old, so still fairly young. And this is the big thing for me. Only a $2.94 million cap hit. He can play left wing. He can play center. We know with the Leafs potentially losing Hyman, McCann could be the left winger for Matthews, potentially could be the left winger for Tavares. Or if they were to trade Kerfoot after the expansion draft now, because the roster freeze is in effect, they can trade Kerfoot, get assets back, and McCann is a cheaper option than Kerfoot. Kerfoot's at $3.5 million, and McCann under 3. So I like it a lot. I think this is a W for Toronto. I think it's fine for Pittsburgh because in their mindset, they were going to lose McCann for nothing. And I was saying, okay, if you're Pittsburgh, at least get something. So they get Hollander, who I think Hollander going forward can still be like a middle 6 player. Like I think he shows a little bit of like, I know there was some comparison to Patty Hornquist. I don't know if he's that comparable, but I think in this scenario of being kind of like a two-way forward, good defensively, reliable player, that's Hollander, middle 6 guy. But so he played in the Sioux in the OHL in 43 games this past year with Pittsburgh. He had 32 points. Those are some good numbers. He only had the disappointing thing, and I was actually going to talk about it in the stream, but McCann only had 1 point in 6 games in the playoffs in their series with the Islanders and getting eliminated. What's the Leafs' biggest problem right now? Players going invisible in the playoffs. And in 12 career playoff games, Jared McCann only has 3 points. So a little concerning on that side. Maybe McCann flips that a little bit in Toronto. But yes, it seems like he goes a little bit invisible in the playoffs, which is cause for concern. But he is a guy that if we pull up here, he is reliable on the defensive side, it seems like. The analytics show that even strength defense, 92%. Big shout out to Jay Fresh. So decently offensively. Obviously, that would be more of an effective offensive transition for him if he is playing with a guy like Matthews or playing with a guy like Tavares, playing with Marner and Nylander. So McCann could be a guy that plays in the left wing in that top 6, but also could be a guy, as I said, that plays as a third-line center. He can go both ways. Yeah, so Friedman said the return. So my overall sense of this is I think this is a W from Dubas. I'm still looking for maybe returns on other guys. So after the expansion draft, it seems like there's some sense right now that the Leafs have some kind of deal or some kind of understanding with Seattle that they're going to select a certain player. I would imagine at this point now the Leafs are going to protect 7 forwards. That being Matthews, Nylander, Marner, Tavares, obviously McCann now, Kerfoot, and then you can go wherever with that, like Engvall or whatever, right? That means you're exposing both Justin Holl and Travis Dermott. I don't know if there's an understanding or some kind of deal behind the scenes. That's what happened with Vegas. We don't know about it, but I'm imagining that there's some kind of understanding with Seattle here with Toronto. And I would imagine they take Holl or Dermott, as I said. It could be Dermott, and that's why maybe they were comfortable with selecting or getting McCann here in the trade, because I think they want to keep Holl. But at the same time, Holl did not play well in the playoffs. And if you guys know me, you saw the streams, I was getting pissed off at Justin Holl. So that's where I go, okay, I think they could get a return for Justin Holl. Dermott's one of those, like, Dermott's very comparable. I like Vince Dunn more, but like kind of the Vince Dunn. Dunn did not get traded before this roster freeze, like this deadline, right? Because I think St. Louis is just accepting that Vince Dunn is going to get selected by Seattle in the same way that Dermott might get selected by Seattle here. So that's where I'm trying to make sense of this trade in terms of the expansion draft perspective, because I think Dubas now is understanding that, okay, maybe if we expose Holl, they're taking Dermott anyways. I don't know the understanding. I don't know what's happening behind the scenes, but that's what I'm trying to make sense of it. So I think it's a big W by Toronto regardless. I'm down to protect Kerfoot. I am so down to protect Kerfoot and trade him after for pieces, because I do believe Kerfoot could be very valuable. He showed what he could do in the playoffs. He showed what he can do last year. He actually had a good year, good playoffs. Kerfoot could be good value to trade. And I think the Leafs should do it, because you're going to try to sign another guy. And I think the Leafs now have the comfortability of having a guy like McCann who can play, as I said, the third line center role or on the wing. So hit that subscribe button, drop a like. I think this is fine for Pittsburgh, as I said. I don't think this is a big dub for them, but you got a piece back for a guy that you should be protecting, in my opinion, but they weren't going to protect him, so you get something for him. And the Leafs, big dub. Dubas hopefully making up for his mistakes. All right, recording 1. All right, number 2, guys. Do you want me to go to the Jason Dickinson to Vancouver now? By the way, I saw that there was a dono. John Burns with the 2 says thinking Liam Neeson's release the Kraken. There you go, John. Thank you so much for the dono. Big John Burns hype. Which one should I go next? Should I go Dickinson, or should I go with the big trade, Ellis? Okay, here we go. To my Toronto friends, I think what McCann found last year was the ability to direct the play, obtain clean entries. You saw him be more definitive with the puck last year, and his decision-making began to understand that he could drive play himself his own entries. Probably should have included that in the video, but that's fine. All right. Yeah, like I said, I think it's a dub. Am I going live at 5? If stuff goes down, maybe. Shark fan, what's up? Islanders situation? Well, yeah, we don't really know what's going on right now. But again, they might have to expose Mayfield if we don't know of them signing Andy Green. I can search it up and see, but... Bro, chill. Whoa. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, like this is literally what I'm saying right now. The Islanders need a defenseman to expose. Like, unless we're tripping and they sign Andy Green, we just don't know about it. Do I think Bertuzzi for Kerfoot is fair? I don't think Detroit does that, but yeah, that'd be a W. Like, I don't know. It depends how much other teams see the value in Kerfoot. Like, I think there's decent value there, but I don't know. I don't think they do it for Bertuzzi. But if Bertuzzi wants out, like, that's the big thing, right? Because, like, for example, when a Max Domi for Josh Anderson trade went down, like, that was because Josh Anderson wanted out. He was not signing with Columbus, right? So Columbus didn't have much leverage. It's not like Bertuzzi has made it known he doesn't want to be in Detroit. So if that changes, if Bertuzzi makes it known he does not want to be in Detroit, that changes things. And I could see a trade like that going down, but not unless... that's a joke. That's a different Ryan Ellis. Okay, guys, answer in the chat. Do you want me to address the Jason Dickinson to Vancouver? And someone, by the way, oh my God, I want someone to clip that of me predicting that Jason Dickinson trade. Because that's pretty funny. Like, I was confident in that, but, like, I was also like, eh. There you go, official from the Leafs. Okay, do the Dickinson and then go Ellis at the end? Okay. Well, actually, I'll address the Dickinson and the San Jose, Arizona one in the same video. Because those are two, on the surface, a little bit smaller deals, I guess. Well, I guess the McCann one was, like, also the same as Dickinson in a way, but... I think Dickinson's a little bit more low-key than McCann is. Okay, let's just do it now. Why not? All right. This is what I was talking about the Patty Hornquist comparison. Okay. Did the Canucks make it official, guys? Man, Dickinson's a good pickup for Vancouver as the third line center. Big time. I botched that. Okay. Yeah, they did. All right. Let's go over this one. All right, the Jason Dickinson trade to the Vancouver Canucks. I actually predicted this before it went down. I just figured when Dallas said they had a trading queue, if there was going to be a trade with Dallas and Vancouver, Dickinson made sense. Dallas was going to lose Dickinson for nothing in the Seattle expansion draft, so I figured get something in return for him. So that's exactly what they did, and I don't think Jim Benning overpaid too much. I think this is pretty fair value. If you're Dallas, you don't have crazy leverage, but Dickinson at $1.5 million cap hit, I believe, still provides a decent amount of value where he can be the third line center for the Canucks. So a third round pick, it makes sense here. The Canucks can protect Dickinson. They had that versatility of what they were going to do up front. And yeah, I think the Canucks are comfortable now. They are comfortable with the sense of moving on from a Brandon Sutter and making room for a new third line center, which is Dickinson. So 6'2", left shot, 200 pounds. This is a guy that I believe is really strong two-way defensively. It seems like he can produce offense in certain scenarios. I think he had, 15 points in 50 games. So nothing crazy. That's like a third line role right there. So he's really strong two-way defensively. Really good transitionally. Just to pull up. Sorry, I wanted to pull up what a couple of people said. So Dom, strong defense first center, should fit well anchoring Vancouver's third line. So it seems like defensively, even strength-wise, is really good, and he can play on the penalty kill. He did play at times. Yeah, that's what I was also going to say. He did play at times into the top six of Dallas, but that was also because Dallas had a lot of injuries throughout the season. We know that. Jay Fresh here. So you see the offense. He struggled offensively on even strength and doesn't really get power play opportunity. But at 25, and as I said, at a $1.5 million cap hit, he's eligible for RFA status. So the Canucks will have team control on him. And I mean, even strength, 96% on defense. I mean, that says a lot. Yeah, I think everything about what Travis Green and what Jim Benning see in Dickinson is just very consistent, can get physical, gets in the corners, and it's just a guy that you're adding that is versatile in his cap hit, but versatile in how he can play up in the lineup as well. So as I said with the Dallas injuries, Dickinson can play left wing and can play center. So in a similar sense of what the Leafs got in Jared McCann, Dickinson very cheap at that 1.5 cap hit. And if there was injuries with the Canucks, Dickinson could play up on the left wing on one of the top two lines. So I like this a lot for the Canucks. We'll pull up the Adin Hill edition for the Sharks. And just to quickly go over this, Adin Hill for this and a 7th for Coronar and a 2nd. I think this is a big dub for Arizona in the lack of leverage you had and the situation where San Jose wanted a goalie. I think San Jose should have waited. I'm not going to say this is a huge L for San Jose. I would say kind of in the trend of a common L for San Jose on the surface, but we don't know. I mean, Adin Hill could go into San Jose and show to be a really good 1A situation and take over a little bit more of the starting role over Martin Jones. But right now, with the lack of leverage and heading into the expansion draft, and they were potentially going to lose Adin Hill for nothing to Seattle, big dub for Arizona. You get a 2nd-round pick and Coronar, who's 23 and still has potential there. So when I talk about these two deals, Vancouver getting Dickinson, as I said, I'll give myself credit. I'll give myself a little bit of hype. I predicted it right before it happening, but more just it made sense. Like, it was one of those trades that I think anyone could have made that a predictable move because Dallas was going to lose Dickinson. I would put a lot of money down on there was no one else on Dallas for me that was worth picking in Seattle's perspective other than Jason Dickinson if he was left unprotected. You went over their protection list on what they were going to do on a simulation, and it was Jason Dickinson. So that made sense all the way. And I think in this scenario, I would have put a lot of money on Seattle picking Adin Hill as a 2nd or 3rd goalie and what they were selecting. So I think for the W's here, I think Dallas, Vancouver, and Arizona come away with W's. San Jose, kind of a common L, but we'll see how Adin Hill plays. I think he's very underrated, has a lot of potential there. And yeah, I think at the cap hit too, very cheap for San Jose and having big contracts. So it's an all right deal, but big dubs for the other teams. Let's see. All right, guys, what? There's a trade that went down? Gaudreau to the Rangers? So his rights? Wait, I'm confused. Didn't I predict that? Yo, HTH is on fire. Didn't I predict that in my free agency video? Or no, I said Coleman. Didn't I? Yeah, I said Barclay Goodrow or Coleman to the Rangers. But man, that's crazy. So Barclay Goodrow from Tampa in exchange for a 7th round pick, and have acquired a 4th round pick and a defenseman. Vegas paid a 4th to get Brett Howden. Oh my God, these are big W's for the Rangers. Oh, big W's for the Rangers acquiring the rights to Barclay Goodrow. I would imagine they have the confidence that they're going to be able to re-sign him. That's a big W for just a 7th. And then they're acquiring a 4th round pick and a defenseman for Brett Howden, who had a horrible year. Rangers fans literally hate this guy. Even though Howden's young, and I think he could maybe still be an okay piece on the 4th line for Vegas going forward. But these are big W's for the Rangers. I love this. I love this move. I love this move for the Rangers. Yeah, I think Tampa Bay was feeling the pressure. It sucks because Barclay Goodrow is already traded and literally just got awarded the cup and just had to celebrate. But I would imagine they're confident. Obviously, this is like I'm not even going to say it's an L if they don't sign Gaudreau, because it's just a 7th round pick, and they're getting a 4th round pick for Brett Howden. So in terms of the moves they're making here, it's W's. I mean, they're a 7th round pick for negotiation jump on Barclay Goodrow. So it's no guarantee, but I would imagine they have some confidence that they can sign Barclay Goodrow here. And what a great fit it would be on that 3rd line, or even 2nd line for Barclay Goodrow with the Rangers. Yeah, I think there was a lot of teams that wanted a Barclay Goodrow big time. Big time. So I think if the Rangers can lock up Goudreau at a reasonable cap hit, when I say reasonable, like I'm thinking like somewhere under $4 million. So like if they can sign Goudreau potentially around 3-something million, I think this is such a, like it's already a W for the Rangers in terms of these 2 deals they made with Vegas and Tampa. But if they can sign Goudreau at that cap hit in around $3 million, oh my God, that would be such a W. So right now it is a W for the Rangers. Tampa Bay, they knew they were going to lose Goudreau anyways, cap wise. So they got a 7th, whatever. It's no big deal. All right. Okay, sorry. Donation shoutouts. John Burns with the 10. Thank you so much. This Canadian men's soccer have gone up 117 rating points in the men's standings. They're 39th tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern time. They play the U.S. I did see that, and I'll be watching with the tie. They will finish first in the group. Cheers, lads. Thank you so much. John Burns with the 10, sorry. And Jennifer with the 2 says, let's go Rangers. Thank you so much, guys. We still got 500 in the chat. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. I don't know why Streamlabs... Let me see here. Maybe I could have fixed it a while ago, but I don't know why Streamlabs is not working for sub notifications in the chat. We'll see if it works now. All right. But yeah, guys, hit that subscribe button if you're new. Man, a lot of trades going down. And now I guess I'll record my reaction to the Ellis trade. We don't know what's going on with D'Angelo. There you go. Yes, Charles, we already reacted to it, but I kind of want to... I'll figure it out after the stream, but man, that reaction was pretty hype. This is nuts. This is definitely nuts. Refresh. Let's see. Yeah, so we know that. Yeah, crazy right now. This is crazy. Yeah, this is more activity than NHL trade deadline. I should have went live even earlier, but yeah, it was just a scenario with my family coming home and stuff like that. I couldn't go live earlier, but yeah, Jeff, a lot. The first trade that went down was Adin Hill to the Sharks with a 7th for Coronar and a 2nd. Adin Hill to the Sharks. Jason Dickinson to the Canucks for a 3rd. Jared McCann to the Leafs for Philip Hollander and a 7th. Ryan Ellis to the Philadelphia Flyers in exchange for Philip Myers and Nolan Patrick. And then Nolan Patrick flipped to Vegas and Cody Glass to Nashville. And now, yeah, the rights to Barclay Goudreau to the Rangers. I got everything right. And Brett Howden to the Vegas. Did I miss anything, guys? I think I got... Hey, HH got some good memory. Not bad, I would say. João, they gotta send in the protected lists by 5, which is in just over an hour. And yeah, we'll probably know them by tomorrow morning. But yeah, guys, thank you to everyone that's subscribing right now. How close are we to 39.2? Hey, we're 15 subs away. We are 15. We need 15 of you in the chat right now that are not subscribed. Hey, there's a bunch. I got my analytics I was looking at my analytics the other day. Like 40% or 50% of people that watch the content are not subscribed. So we need to get more people subscribed. It helps the channel a lot. It helps the analytics for the YouTube. So, hey, it's free. Why not, right? Thank you, TG. All right, let me frig. Hey, John Burns with the 5 says list of forwards the Calgary Flames have added via trade since July 1st, 2018. Curry, Reichel, Milan Lucic. Like, yeah, I mean, the Flames have not done well in trades. That's pretty funny, John Burns. Thank you so much for the 5. Let's get some John Burns hype in the chat. Wait, but when did they acquire Lindholm? I thought Lindholm was before 2018. Hi, Society. Thank you so much for the donos. So we're the Habs pulling to Tampa Bay with Shea Weber this year to load up for one last shot with Price and Webb. Yeah, you can see the head. But yeah, like, I don't know. Weber's career might be done, which is really scary. But I don't know, man. I think it's really, yeah, not good news for Weber. Tom says, I'm not subbing because you spam upload unnecessary vids to my feed. What? Tom, it's okay, buddy, if you're... like, what? I barely upload, bro. People give me shit for not uploading enough. What? Guys, that comment's a little suspect. I barely upload. People give me shit for not uploading more. I don't think I've uploaded more. Well, actually, the one day, like last week, I uploaded 2 videos, but... John Birch with the 10, thank you so much. Says Flyers, Preds, Golden Knights pulling off ridiculous 3-way trade at the last minute before the... Yeah, freeze. Flames go, what are trades? Thank you so much, John Birch, for the dono. I really appreciate it. Bar down, what's up? Yeah, maybe he's on some caco. I don't know. Spamming unnecessary content. I guess trade videos are unnecessary content. I don't know. Anyways, I don't know what that meant. But anyways, I'm trying to figure out... Actually, I kind of already gave my thoughts on the Flyers Preds one. I'll just record it off of the stream, I guess. I don't know, man. That kind of sucks. I should have recorded it right when it happened. Is there anyone here? Wait, oh, Jack Olson. One of you guys, I will love you forever. If you can go back to my reaction all the way to the end of me talking about the Flyers and then the Cody Glass thing. If someone can record that, I will love you till the end of time. Can someone do that? Is there anyone, Blaze, or anyone that it's not too complicated? You have a good clip-in thing, and you can just clip the time of when I reacted to the Elliot Friedman tweeting out the Ryan Ellis trade to me talking about it for a bit. Oh, Jack, you're an absolute beauty. Thank you so much, bro. Just go back on the stream and record. Thank you, so guys. Let's get some Olsen hype in the chat. Thank you so much. Yeah, do like Olsen. If you can record like that 5-minute section of me talking about it, so me reacting when I go like freaking out. And the only other thing, if someone recorded, if Olsen can do this too, or someone else, if you can go back and record me reacting to the Jason Dickinson, or me predicting the Jason Dickinson thing. The only reason I could usually do it myself, but the internet, as Blaze just said, my internet's so ass here. Like, I'm able to stream, but that's it. Like, if I try to record something else off of that, I'm literally gonna be like, it's gonna get botched. So yeah, the Isles. I don't know what the Isles situation is right now. I agree with this. I don't think they should pay a price. Well, Kuznetsov, I don't know how Kuznetsov could be that expensive. Sorry, I'm not on the right page here. Like, I don't know how Kuznetsov could be expensive. Dubas had McCann when he ran the Greyhounds. His decision at the 2012 OHL was between him and Robbie Fabry. There you go. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, Rail, they went after McCann. I still think they could go after a guy like Jaden Schwartz. Hey, maybe Dubas, Robbie Fabry. Maybe Dubas goes after Tyler Bertuzzi and Robbie Fabry with Detroit. Sends over Kerfoot, Dermott, and maybe other pieces. I don't know. It depends who Seattle picks. If they pick Hall, then we'll see. Does Allen get traded? No, at this point, I think Allen gets selected by Seattle, or Montreal has an understanding with Seattle not to touch Allen, but I think Allen goes to Seattle, if anything. Hey, Greg, there you go. Streamlabs is working. Let's get some hype. See, let's show how we welcome new subscribers. Thank you so much, Greg, for subscribing. Let's go, Greg. Let's go. Hey, we're 7 subs away from 39.2. Let's go. 7 subs away. Crosby, come here. Treat. Want to come? You guys want to see the pup? Let me see if I can get him. He's a big... Want to get a treat? Come on. Can we get the treat? Come on, let's go. Come on. Come on. Come. Up here. Up. Yeah! Crosby! Woo! Chill. Okay, what are you doing? Want more treats? Okay, say hi to the stream. Hi, stream. Hey, thank you, Golden, for subscribing. All right. Yo, you think you're getting traded this offseason or what? No, I'm joking. All right. Bye. Go see. Bye-bye. All right. He's a mix of a Shih Tzu and Poodle. All right. Well, that's what I'm saying. The cap space is definitely a big thing, too. Joe Smith on Twitter. Okay, don't believe Coleman's rights have been traded like Limelight Gaudreau. Coleman Camp hasn't heard anything on that, but he'll have plenty of suitors as of July 28. Yeah, I don't think Tampa's keeping either of them. Whatever. I mean, Tampa gets a 7th. It's not a big deal. And if they revisit it, like with Gaudreau, it's not for sure that Gaudreau's leaving, but... But yeah. Okay, now I'll answer some questions, guys, for like 5-10 minutes, and then I'll figure out this video situation and then drop the videos. Do I think the Leafs go after Jones? No. I'm sure they check in, but I wouldn't say the Leafs are gonna have you go after Jones, but we'll see. Gavin, the protection list. How's it going, Sarah? Thanks for being here. They have to be submitted in an hour, but we'll know probably all of them by tomorrow. Preds going after Hamilton? I don't think so, but I'm sure a lot of teams are going to check in. Like, I don't think they'll go heavy at Hamilton. Well, that's what I'm saying, Dumb. I think Nashville is going to try to convince Seattle to take one of Duchesne or Johansson. I would give Duchesne the edge there. Hey, Vinyl, appreciate it. Yeah, guys, thank you for being here. Welcome to all the new subs. Let's see how close are we? We're 3 away. Guys, we need 3 more people to subscribe. Are we going to get there? 39.2. Hey, milestone. Hey, even if it's a small milestone, I get hyped. I know, Logan. That'd be funny. Any news on Calgary? Calgary's quiet. Unless they have a deal and understanding with Seattle, which is possible. We know those happen because we saw with Vegas it happened a lot. We didn't know about these understandings, we'll call it, or these deals that Seattle's not going to select a certain player and they get a draft pick in return. They could select Giordano unless there's an understanding, as I said. You got my Jason Dickinson clip on disc. Thank you so much, Blaze. So did you record it and then recorded my reaction to the Dickinson trade going down? If you did that, thank you so much. Well, either way, thank you. But yeah, if you have the clip of me predicting it and then me reacting to it, then I'll include that in the video when I post it. If that makes sense. Hey, Devil William, thank you so much for subscribing. I really appreciate it. Did we get there? Hey, we got 39.2. Thank you so much, guys. Big dubs. Less than 800 away to 40K. Let's go. Let's go. Big dubs in the chat. Thanks, chat. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, thank you, Blaze. Appreciate you. Dubs. Michael's hyped. You like it? I guess, yeah. I guess Michael was okay with moving on from Cody Glass. But it's risky, man. I think Cody Glass could still become something. All right. I'll answer questions for like 5 more minutes, and then I'm going to upload a bunch of these videos. You're going to miss your drill, but it had to be done. Fair. Thank you, Lucifer. What have the Caps been doing? Nothing. And I'd imagine they're just okay with losing Schultz, or maybe they lose Vanacek. We'll see. But when's the draft, Isaac? The draft is in how many? Well, it's on. I'm losing track of my days. It's on Tuesday, I think, or is it Monday? Oh, sorry, it's on Wednesday. What am I saying? Man, I'm confused with my days because it's the 17th today. Yes, the 21st is on Wednesday. I'm losing track of my days, so it's on Wednesday, and then the NHL draft is Friday night. Yeah, sorry, it is Wednesday. I'm getting confused with my days again. What did Saravelli put? Stop. This is fake. This is fake. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Why wouldn't you get something for him? Oh my god, Tarasenko is going to be on the Kraken. Tarasenko is going to be on the Kraken. Oh my. Tarasenko is going to be... Everyone sing with me. La 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 la. La 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 la. Hey! Tarasenko, the Kraken. Bye-bye. Bro, oh my. Bro, that is insane. Man, why wouldn't you try to get something? Something. There's no way the Kraken don't claim Tarasenko. Are you kidding me right now? Bro. Okay, the only sense I'll give for the Blues here is if teams were just being that's why I just don't get this, because Duncan Keith was traded and it seemed like there was no leverage. Adin Hill was traded for a second and it seemed like there was no leverage. I understand the Blues did not have much leverage here, but you're telling me you couldn't get at least a second round pick or a third round pick or something. You're just going to lose Tarasenko for nothing. Am I confused? Am I missing something? I get the injuries here. I get the attitude towards the organization. I get all of it. But are you going to be that spiteful to just be like, nah, we're just exposing this guy. We're sending a message. We're exposing this guy. You could have got something. Something. And honestly, I get a lot of teams probably wanted Tarasenko to be retained. Like the Blues to retain at least some of Tarasenko's salary. But you're telling me there wasn't one team out there that was willing to take Tarasenko's contract? It's not even that bad of a contract for a guy that could, I think, turn it around this upcoming season with a new team. Oh my gosh. If this starts coming together where the Kraken get Tarasenko, they get Duchesne, they get Eberle. I get these are big contracts, but these are guys that could put together a decent season in the Pacific Division. Do we not, are some people forgetting again that the Pacific Division is not that strong? It is not. This is giving a big chance for the Kraken to compete, to be good in the Pacific Division. If they start getting some of these big top six forwards, and then they get experienced guys on the back end, if they get Giordano out of Calgary, and yeah, salary cap is a thing. But then you select other guys at low cap hits. Like, for example, I'll throw Anaheim out there. You can get a Volkov or someone at a low cap hit. Same thing with a Buffalo, for example. You get a guy at a low cap hit. This is crazy, man. The Pacific Division, yes, I think is probably by far, but for sure the weakest. I think you could argue the bottom half of the Central maybe, but the Metro is so solid. The Atlantic is so good. The Pacific is 100% the weakest division coming up. And now the Kraken are having a chance to get a guy like Tarasenko. Man, we talked about the big names going to Vegas. Whether it was Fleury or James Neal, Tarasenko is a huge name. What a marketing thing this could be. If this actually goes down, I think I'm going to instantly get a Tarasenko Kraken jersey because that's so sick. That's so cool. Man, wow. I didn't think this was going down. I thought for sure if Tarasenko was going to end up with the Kraken, it would be for a trade. And maybe there is some kind of understanding here, but this is pretty insane. Wow. Oh my. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Well, I don't know. That's what it's saying right now, and I trust Saravelli, so. Yeah, both, Jack. If you can do both in one video and send it to me, if you can't, that's fine. I'm not, like, I obviously already appreciate you doing that, but if there's some way to just make it easier as I can post it as one thing and combine it, if that's fine, if you can send me like the whole like 5, 6, 7 minutes combined with those two things, that would be unreal, bro. Like my reaction to it, then my analysis on top of like the reaction with the mixed trade, the 3-way trade. If you could do all that, bro, oh my God. We're hyping up Olsen for like a year. Wow. What do you guys think? I am wow. All of this is really crazy right now. I know. Oh my God. I feel bad. It's already past 4. Oh my. And by the way, guys, thank you to everyone that's been subscribing, and I never expected, but thank you so much for the donations. It really means a lot. There you go. Official from the Flyers. Wow. What a pickup for the Flyers. I love this for the Flyers. The only thing I'm saying for the Flyers, and maybe it ends up being a thing, is the Voracek and JVR contracts, even the Gostisbehere contract. Like, I'm trying to think, like, I wonder if Seattle's going to select one of them and Philly convinces them, because, like, I think Philly's surprised they only gave up this much to get Ryan Ellis. And honestly, now looking at the Leafs perspective or other teams, like, I'm trying to think, like, maybe Edmonton's perspective, like, this is not that much to get a guy like Ryan Ellis. Like, Edmonton's perspective, for example, if you were having to trade, let's say, like, Broberg or Bouchard, one of them, and maybe, like, Yamamoto, and get Ryan Ellis plus, like, I would have done that over the Keith trade 100%. Am I tripping? Oilers fans in the chat, no? I would have done that. Like, it's just, again, it's like missed opportunities, right? I don't know. And then the Jets, yeah, the Jets, man. Oh my God, the Jets missed out on this Ryan Ellis. That could have been huge. This has protection deal written all over it. Well, actually, yeah, maybe. I am not even considering that. Maybe. I don't know, man. Wait. Stop! Okay, David Amber. Insider alert? Yo! What if the Islanders are getting a defenseman from Arizona as well? They actually are getting rid of the Andrew Ladd contract? Oh my, David Amber, latest insider. Andrew Ladd, bro. No way. Okay, if Lamoriello is pulling this off and it's not, oh my, bro. Oh my God, maybe Lamoriello is actually earning his GM of the Year status here. Stop. Oh my. Yo, this is such a W for the Islanders. I want to see how much they give up here. Bro, this is like the craziest shit like, wow. I just want to see if I'm missing anything here. Bro, this is way crazier than the trade deadline. Wow. That's actually huge. That is so huge. Oh my. I want to see what Lamoriello pulled off here. Because David Amber, I don't know what source this guy has, but latest insider? John Burns Dono I missed? Hey, John Burns with a 5. Yeah, guys, just let me know. Thank you so much. Says Deadpool reacted to the Ryan Reynolds Ruby trailer for you guys. Something else together. Check it out. Unnecessary reaction video. Laugh a lot. Thank you so much, John Burns. Let's get some John Burns hype in the chat. Thank you so much for the 5. Richard says Eberle, Domi, Tarasenko could be fun to watch. That's what I'm saying. Some of these forwards they're going to get, like, it's going to be, like, a pretty decent team to start with. Again, maybe some of these contracts aren't the best for Seattle, but, like, if you want to get attention to your team and maybe repeat what Vegas did, in a sense, Like, that's pretty good. Expect Lad to play in Arizona who won his veteran presence? David Amber. Where is David Amber coming out with this? David Amber. You're wildin', bro. David Amber has his, like, inside info here. Wow. Yeah, that's why I like the McCann edition too, because he'll be a restricted free agent. Lad is awful. That's why I'm saying I'm laughing. But, oh my god, this is actually crazy. Okay, wait, let me see here for a second. Holy shit. Okay. Yeah, guys, this is crazy. I'm waiting for this Lad, because, like, I was going to end the stream, but now with this Andrew Ladd news, like, I want to see if anything, let me just search up Andrew Ladd and see if anything comes up. That's, like, notable. Okay, so James Nichols. So there's a couple people reporting it, so it seems... So Ladd, 2 years left at 5.5. So that what I'm trying to put together here is what's Ladd's actual pay? Because this is probably smart from Arizona's perspective if they get some good picks here. Let's see. Because this could end up being another massive W by Arizona. Let me see. Yeah, because Ladd had the modified no trade clause now. And he submits a list of 15 teams he cannot be traded to. So maybe Arizona wasn't on that list, or he's waiving it. But Ladd, an actual... Oh my god, this is such a W. So, actually no, because his bonus... Oh wait, I think his bonus would have already gotten paid. So if my math serves me right here, that means Arizona in actual money will only be paying Ladd $5 million over the next 2 years, for the rest of his contract. If that first bonus was already paid for this upcoming season, which I think, actually, I guess maybe not. When maybe the details here. Signing date. Well, July 1st maybe. I don't know, but there is less. The base salary is 1, but the signing bonus is 3. So $8 million either way is not bad. And total money owed. Yeah, I think the bonus was already paid, so. Yeah, thank you, John Burns. Sorry, I'm just so focused on Twitter. I'm not trying to ignore donos at all. Obviously, you know how thankful I am for them. It's just a lot of crazy shit's going down. Well, that's what I'm saying. I think that I would imagine if Lamoriello gets such a massive W for me, if he gets rid of Ladd and also gets a defenseman back from Arizona to expose. This is a massive W from Lamoriello if he was able to do that. Yeah, Jeremiah, I thought so. I didn't want to say something and then be... Because I just didn't know... Well, no, I just didn't know which bonus was paid. But I think it's the one from this upcoming season paid, I believe. I don't know. But yeah, either way, that's a W from Arizona if they get... well, it depends on how many picks back they get. They get like a couple like seconds or something, W's. They get a first W. Like, I just don't know. If it's a couple like thirds or something, that's not worth it. Hey, Angel, appreciate that. Yeah, thank you to everyone that's been subscribing. It means a lot, guys. And thank you to all the people that have been subscribed. You guys are awesome. All right. I want to wait till this Ladd news comes out, though. But, like, I don't know how long that, like... No, Graham, so it's done. I don't think the Oilers pulled any moves. We would have heard of it, I think. Like, I'm surprised this Ladd one trickled in so far out. Like, it's 4:18. Like, this lad thing just came out like 10 minutes ago, like 5 minutes ago from David Amber. So I'm surprised. Mike, no, he's a UFA. Seattle won't select a UFA unless they think they can sign him. Because it doesn't matter, Mike. Like, say, like if Seattle was that petty that they selected Gaudreau as a UFA, like Rangers lose a 7th round pick, whatever. But like, it's just weird. Like, I don't think they would do it. So no, they won't protect Gaudreau. Yeah, Sharnpreet. Yeah, like Tarasenko not going to be protected. That's the one thing I wasn't considering when I was reacting to that, and I've been saying it, is like maybe St. Louis has just an agreement where, okay, you're not taking Tarasenko, you're taking Dunn, but to me it just doesn't make sense. Like, then just make the deal on not selecting Barbashev. Like, why leave Tarasenko unprotected? That doesn't make sense to me, unless you're willing just to give him up for nothing. Nicholas, that's good. I'm doing all right. Thanks for being here. Raphael, thanks for being here. I think Vegas, sorry, not Vegas. I think Seattle likely takes Jake Allen. Because I believe Evans is obviously getting protected, so yeah. Okay, well, I guess I might end stream, guys, and then try to figure out, I don't know, I'll probably upload a video on my Andrew Ladd reaction. I don't know, do you guys have any, drop questions now, guys, if you want me to answer questions. Nah, tragic. It looks like Hyman's probably gone, but if he takes the pay cut to go down to like $4 million, I could see Toronto signing that. Andy, I did. If you want to rewind, but I'll also be posting the video, Andy. So if you just want to wait, I'll be posting the Jared McCann and a bunch of the videos soon. Yeah, Nicholas, look out for the video. I'll drop the video right after I finish the stream. Jake Allen, good? Yeah. Thank you, Blaze. Yeah, man, it's been a fun stream, guys. We got up to close to 800 live viewers. Thank you so much. I wish I had gone live even earlier because I think that the viewership could have passed 1,000 if we built it up even longer. But it was one of those things. I had fam coming in. And hey, thank you, Jeremiah. Yeah, let me pull up the Dono message here. By the way, thank you, William and Devil again for subbing. Jeremiah says, it's still July, isn't it? Party on, John. I'm glad you liked the glassware we sent. I hope it was in good shape. Thank you so much, Jeremiah. I really appreciate it. Big Jeremiah hype again. Mad respects. Hey, John Burns. Well, Tarasenko wasn't traded, but unprotected. Thank you so much, John Burns, with the 5 breakdown. I'll check that out. Thank you so much. Let's get some John Burns hype in the chat. Let's go. Well, Johnson, it's only for 7th. It's just Gaudreau's rights. It's not that big. Because they were not going to re-sign, I don't think. Either of them. But, man, this is crazy. Hey, thank you so much, Eric. I appreciate you. And, yes, I'll be doing a lot more content for the Kraken. I'll be doing a lot of content for the league in general. So, thank you to everyone for hitting that subscribe button. Big shout out to Eric for subscribing. Guys, let's get some Eric hype. Make sure you have that notification bell on so you get a lot of the noties. And if you want to follow me on Twitter or Instagram, that works too. Oh, so here we go. Lads, $3 million bonus was paid out. He's owed $1 million this coming season and $4 million with the $3 million sign. So I was right in my initial thing. So he's only owed $5 million in real money for the rest of his contract. So that's a W for Arizona. Hey, Fall Guys, thank you so much for subbing. The Leafs gave up Hollander in a 7th. I'll be uploading the video here in a sec. Nicholas, I think they are going to take Jari or whoever they leave unprotected between Tanev and Bluger. I think they're protecting Bluger, so it might be Tanev. I don't know. I think Jari could be selected too, though. We'll see. But yeah, I don't think they select Matheson. I'd be surprised. I think it's going to be between Carter, Tanev. If they protect Bluger. Like, if they don't protect Bluger, then I could see Bluger. But Tanev, Carter, or, like, Jari, yeah. Hey, Marc-Andre, thank you so much for subscribing. Leighton, no, Neil's not going to Seattle unless Edmonton has a big under-the-table deal going or something. But thank you so much. Let's get some Marc-Andre hype in the chat. So yeah, that's what I was talking about. So I was right initially about $5 million in real money being owed. All right, guys, I think that's going to be it. So when the Andrew Ladd details come out, I'll include it in my video with the reaction. Thank you so much. Again, I hope you do subscribe. James says, any truth to the rumors JT Miller wants out? I don't think so, but you never know. In terms of JT Miller, like, and how he's played, I think you should realize that his best hockey has been with the Canucks, so don't take advantage of that. But yeah, we'll see. Yeah, Joseph, I'm with you. All right, guys, subscribe. I hope to see you guys more. Drop a like on your way out. Go check out the videos. I'll be posting like 4 or 5 videos, I guess, today. So, hey, whoever said that, I forget his name, but yes, there will be a lot of unnecessary content in your subscription timeline. Yeah! Thank you, Vinyl. Thank you, guys. You guys mean a lot, and I'll see y'all soon. And drop comments on the videos when I post them, too. All right? All right, guys. Love y'all. Bye. Peace.